This is the word to go, yo.
Well, Happy New Year, everybody. Happy New Year, God TV. All you live chatters on your right, left, top, bottom, wherever you are. We love you so much. Thank you for supporting our show. You guys know the deal. You got to like our show. It's a given. It's a given. It's a given. And don't forget to subscribe. Share it to your friends. Let them know how awesome we are, because we are kind of awesome.
It's true.
Aw.
It's awesome.
Aww.
Did it one time for old time's sake.
Oh, yep. And don't forget to click that bell icon. You guys can never hear my bell, but it's okay. Yeah. So I'm so thrilled to see you guys after the New Year's, and happy anniversary, Mickie.
Thank you.
Celebrated your Happy New Year's anniversary. So yes, so happy for you.
Always, yeah.
We love you. We love that it's New Year's. It's a new beginning, and we love that. But it's so great that you can celebrate your anniversary on the holiday. Listen, we have a lot to celebrate. We have a lot to celebrate for this year. But right now, we have to celebrate our fabulous, beautiful sponsor, EBOOST. So cheers to EBOOST, everybody. We're all rocking the
Cheers.
different flavors. We've got the EBOOST merchandise. Dude, I am decked out. Wait till you see this stuff. We'll get to that in a moment. But we love this company. We love what it stands for. Natural Caffeine, vitamins. Because listen, these girls travel. We need a brand that's going to work with us and our jet lag and our health. So we want to say thank you to EBOOST for starting the episode. And ladies, I'm so happy to see you too, because this is going to be an amazing episode that I know everyone's going to love, whether you're watching live or on replay.
Oh my God, I can't believe it. I just can't believe that the year of 2023 is already over, and we're already here, another year of GAW TV. And I know that this is a very special wrap-up episode, a wrap-up of the entire year of all these amazing episodes. But I'm so excited in this year in review, you guys, to pick some of our favorite and look back at some of our favorite episodes of the year. Super stoked about that. And yeah, we're in for a good time, you guys.
We are.
Yes, we are. We are. And how do we start the show every time?
Always, who you wearing? What you drinking?
Yeah. Who's going first? I think Lisa's the most festive. I think she should go first.
Oh.
Yes.
Well, I have my New Year's hat from one of our GAW TV New Year's. I don't even know which one, but it's still in good condition. Well,
I love the clock on it.
It doesn't really work. Oh, I think I just broke it.
Hey, it's about time you wore that. Know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you know. And I'm wearing my EBOOST. Oh, my lights are so bright, you guys.
Oh.
I gotta wear shades.
Your feet are
EBOOST
so bright.
sweatshirt. It's hard to see. There you go. And I'm also wearing my EBOOST socks. You know how we all love the socks.
The socks.
Oh boy, we love the socks.
Thank you,
know.
EBOOST.
Now I'm partaking in a little EBOOST Super Fuel
Yay.
with a little splash of vodka. Because it is New Year's. It's New Year's. Yeah, and I'm getting my antioxidants and all my natural vitamins and stuff like that. So might as well feel better tomorrow after drinking this.
That's
So good.
it works. Yes, I love that we all have different flavors, because I color coordinated. Actually, I just love this flavor. Sparkling strawberry lemonade, EBOOST Super Fuel, as Lisa said, natural energy, natural vitamins. Because listen, I have been known to partake in, say, a different energy drink with vodka or without. I don't want the jitters. I don't want any of that mess. So I was so happy to find this one. And I think this is my favorite flavor, strawberry lemonade. It's girly.
Yeah. So I almost picked that one because I love lemonade. I love all kinds of lemonade, and I almost picked that one.
Good.
And I went with also my sweatshirt here, as you could tell. I actually went with the mango.
Oh, yes.
I love the little eye here at the top as well.
I love it too.
Super Fuel. This one is the orange, the sparkling orange mango. And I too, Lisa, ironically, some vodka fell in this glass.
Oopsie daisy.
Pickers fell in this one. And so did half this can. So I'm doing a double, but look how they match. It was like it was meant to be.
Yeah,
It
it
was.
is
Proud of them.
multifaceted.
And your
I will
nails is
say,
fabulous.
I just had them redone because you guys know we're going to the UK and all the stuff, and so it's like I needed to get because they were starting to, right when they get to that point. Ooh,
I
you went
know.
with red too.
I know what you mean. I know what you mean.
Why have we
Look
never
at
done nail
there.
cam on this show? Like, what is this, amateur hour? We should have been showing our manis the whole time.
Oh, it's because when I put my hands up, it blocks my camera.
That's a Gaw classic right there.
Oh
Hashtag.
my God. I will say this is amazing. I don't drink as many energy drinks as I used to because they're getting out of control. Like the levels of caffeine, some of them have, and I was getting super, like you were saying, like the super jitters and stuff. And I used to be one of those vodka Red Bullers, and I stopped drinking those for a while, went to soda water and stuff like that.
It's too
But
much.
these are really good. They're naturally sweet and naturally, like, it's all natural and delicious, if you
It is.
will. And
It's very refreshing.
it is
Refreshing.
refreshing. I was sitting here reading up on our little pamphlet, It even says here on our pamphlet, it says healthy mixer.
See, they
It's a
approve.
healthy mixer.
We
It
have to
says
remind
it.
you that the reason I'm
No
not jitters,
hangovers, Val. No hangovers.
finally, and no, I won't be Mr. Jitters, Mr. Peepers after one of these drinks because I too was like, oh, energy drinks. I
Right.
kind of go, ooh, sometimes they give me a headache, things like that. But then I realized that the natural caffeine is sourced from green seed coffee and green tea. I like green tea. And
Yep.
yeah, and when you add a little vodka, hey, now it's a party.
Nothing. It is a party.
I'll drink to
I'm
that.
ready. I'm
It's
ready for a
fuel-
super
it's a
fueled
super fuel
party.
party.
Super Fuel Gaw TV. Love it, love it, love it. It brings the vitamins, it brings the natural energy. We bring the flavor, and so do they. What's not to love? What's not to love? Well, lady.
Exactly.
I'm in
Exactly.
Oh
my
my
gosh.
God.
And we have a
So-
great episode tonight.
Yeah. I hope everyone
us
had a
about it.
happy and a safe holiday. I know it's been busy. We were obviously in the UK. But I hope everybody had a wonderful and happy, safe holiday. And we're getting ready to come up on New Year. Does everyone have big New Year's plans or no?
Ooh, I never do. I like
I
to wear
do.
sequins and things, but like usually my husband's working, and I'm like, I end up just kind of being like, well, I'm sat by myself in some sequins. Alone at the VIP.
Let's watch some Michael Jackson videos.
That is how I want to start every New Year and every day.
Yes. Yes.
Lisa, you said you have big plans, or
Yeah, I have a new business venture and I cannot divulge on it. You guys will get the first follow up on it. I am flying out of town for the holidays. I won't be spending the holidays with my family, which is sad. But opportunity, like we say, comes a knocking. You got to take
Yep.
advantage. And so, yeah. So,
that's exciting.
I have because I'm loose lips.
Yeah.
Especially after a little
Loose
bit of
lip
use of
Lisa.
body.
That's it. That's it. Hey,
Oh my God.
watch that terminology.
Well, you never know. It's going to be a crazy,
Oh
as
my
Mickie said, a
God.
super fueled episode. But we thought this would be a fun opportunity, you guys. So again, whether you're watching on replay, we appreciate being here. But live chatters, please chime in the comments and let us know what your favorite moment of Gaw TV was of 2023. But ladies, who wants to go first? Because there's a lot to choose from. And as I was reviewing, I was like, oh my gosh, I remember that. Oh wait, I love this one. And it's hard to narrow it down.
Can I go first?
Yes.
It was a very emotional, and I'm gonna shit. I didn't want to cry on our Happy New Year's episode, but being invited by TNA, we can say TNA now, to watch Mickie James last match, potential last match with Jordan Grace, and I was invited to go watch that in the crowd, and I got suckered. I thought it was her last match, and that's why I thought I was invited. Hey, I want you to partake in a very special moment. And I was crying. If you look back on that, crying the whole entire time. I did watch the you going over your tribal dance and stuff like that, and having your mom there, Baby D, Nick Aldis, and just the family there. It was so special. And I think,
Uh-oh.
I know, I'm sorry, it's too early. It's too early. Hey, Mickey D, onions already, onions. But
Yes.
I really thought it was your last match. And Leonard came over. You know, Leonard. We love Leonard.
We
He's
do.
also a tribe member. And he, is that correct terminology? Tribe member?
He's not a part of my tribe, but he is a native.
Yeah.
He's on
He
the
is
West
Native
Coast.
American.
Yes.
Yes.
And
Yes.
he has his tribe. And yeah.
Yes. I've been invited several times to his casino. But he came over and hugged me. We both were bawling, and it was just so emotional, and just, man, it was an incredible match. And being in the backstage segment with you, they were telling me, like, here's your script. And I'm like, I don't do scripts. Let me just go off emotion. And that was pure emotion, so I was very proud of you. And you're just like Superwoman. I love you. You know what you are?
The most amazing
redneck woman.
Go on, Gretchen.
There you go, Gretchen.
I find it fascinating. God, Lisa, I love you so freaking much. I could have sworn that I told you that I was going, and that it was not. I could have sworn. I was like, no way she thought. And then I'm like, maybe I never did. I could have sworn.
It's better that you did.
I thought you, just because she's my emotional sister, she'd you're so sensitive, that you were just emotional just because of the night and all of the things. But
I'm still sensitive, though. I am still sensitive. Like, even when I see you perform and stuff like that, I'm just, we're very proud of our friends that accomplished so much getting like outside of the wrestling business.
Right.
You know what I mean? But it was emotional. Even if little hint, someone stooged it off. It was like, oh, she's coming back. And I go, what the hell are you doing? What are you doing? Why are you telling me this? I don't want to know the magic.
I know.
It's like, maybe
that's what it was. I went to tell you and you said, don't tell me.
That sounds like Lisa.
Yes. I don't like to know. I like to watch it. I don't want to know the ending of a movie.
I will say that even Scott and everybody were like, God, Lisa was really emotional. Like, it made it more real in the moment because you were genuinely like.
It was tough watching that match, Mickey. It was like
it was a tough damn match.
Yeah, I know. And I was like, like, people don't realize it. Like, I'm not overselling on the outside just for freaking shits and giggles for the camera and stuff like that. What we do hurts. It hurts. Mm-hmm. And I'm sorry. It's just like, you feel the pain that your friend is going through. So it was very,
I love you.
I love you. I love you. And we're very proud of you.
That was a great episode too.
And you know what that calls for?
What?
Shot Master Lisa.
Oh shit. Shot Master Lisa is back.
She's back.
Just when you thought it was safe to go back on God.
I'm only going to do, Val, I'm only going to do half because I know one of you guys are going to call it too.
Oh, I'm happy to.
I brought my bottle upstairs.
Yeah, I have extra. I didn't hear no bell. Cheers to Mickey's
not
so last match.
Cheers.
Love that one. You guys, it's one of my favorites as well. But instead of just chatting about it as we do, let's now take a little look back, Ski, and see what you missed on this episode that is available for replay here on YouTube. That's right. Let's take a little peek.
I don't even have words for it. I was just a mess. So proud of you.
I love you.
I love you. I'm like,
I love you too.
Honestly, it was so special. It's so inspiring.
The word. Yeah.
Well,
and I felt it.
Lisa, you're inspiring and you're inspiring. We are all inspiring, and the reality is, Lisa, is that if it wasn't for badass bitches like you and people who helped me to be able to go, like, I was able to learn and be in there with the greatest of, you know what I mean? To be able to now hopefully try to return that favor somehow to this generation's, greatest or whatever. So it's just, and the fact that I can still get in there and do it. And that's kind of, I don't know how much longer I can do it.
Well, girl,
you're making it look
whipped
easy.
my ass. And it was intense and it was awesome. I said, honestly, with the emotion in the building that night, that, the getting the main event and being the main event for the Knockouts World Championship. And that's my second one at Hard to Kill, which is crazy. And then be able to have
pay-per-view.
It's the same pay-per-view. And then to have, my family there, my mom's there, my dad's there, Donovan's there, Nick was backstage, Lisa was out there, David LaGreca was out there, it's just, I love you, David. It was insane, it was just wild.
Can we have him on the
looking
show,
back-
by the way, sometime? It was, first of all, by the way, quickly, if I can interject, the drums and the entrance translated on television all the way to the UK. We felt it. It was so special. It was so classy. It was so personal. And by the way, people that have watched God TV know that, like, I'm not the biggest fan of, like, getting, like, to real life with wrestling, because I'm a big, like, I like the fantasy, but you do it in such a classy, personal, sending a message way that is sophisticated and progressive, and you're doing it for reasons that mean something to you, not just like, hey, I'm going to just wide open, here's my real life. It's your culture and spreading awareness of your culture and what your heritage, which is so beautiful. And that entrance, I think, will be, I don't want to speak for you, I think something that you'll always remember and something that you'll always treasure, because it was a moment. It was a huge moment. But by the way, yes, David LaGreca, we have to get him on the show, because if only to get his reactions, because I saw him immediately and I was like, he was so genuinely radiating happiness for you, as was Tony, as was Leonard and your family and Baby D. I literally can't look in the camera and talk about Baby D and how happy he looked and how proud he looked, because I will lose it. Lisa too, so I can't talk about that. But I will tell you, the pride on people's faces and how much they were rooting for you. You couldn't see it because I wasn't there, but I had the same look on my face. But it was really, really special.
What an amazing episode. But Lisa, I gotta say, just as your sister friend, Mickie wasn't the only one around that time that was mixing it up. You also made a bit of a comeback in TNA. And again, I'm glad we can call it TNA, but tell us about that.
Yeah, when I found out I was in a match, I was like, I'm retired. I don't know what's going on here. And, but the reaction, and I don't want to spoil the beans and stuff like that and expose the business, but Giselle was so happy to receive the Widow's Peak. She was so excited about that. And I told her, like, she was like, I want to say this to you. I go, you go nuts. You get in my face. You be a heel. I did stuff that I regret going, oh, I should have said that. Maybe I should have said that. But Mickie walked me to the ramp and like, you got this, Sis. You got this, Sis. And you saw me nervous as hell. And I didn't partake so much, but I still get nervous even going out to do a promo or just go raise someone's hand, that kind of stuff. But it was the reaction from the TNA crowd.
I love that.
Okay, wait. All right. Onions. Okay, yeah. It was very emotional. And, Scott D'Amore and everybody like backstage, Tommy Dreamer, you, Mickie, and just all of our old friends like coming up and hugging me, and Giselle going, thank you so much. Did I take that okay? Did I take your finish okay? She was a little bit, she's longer than most of my opponents, which is more difficult to give.
Yeah.
And I was a little concerned about going, can I get her up? Can I get her up? She's not heavy. She's light as a feather, but she's long.
Yeah.
So that's a difference in my finisher. But it was epic. It was an epic moment. It was
so
just
good.
like, I was crying the whole night, you guys.
You were 2 nights in a row. She was crying. She was an emotional mess.
Bless her heart.
Oh, it was beautiful though.
Well, now I have to put you on the spot, Mickie. You have to pick one of your favorite moments from God.
Oh my gosh. Well, speaking of beautiful, one of my favorite things that we do here on God TV every single year is WrestleMania. And this year's WrestleMania, I should say, was probably our best one yet. To have Mick Foley's involvement and the live show at WrestleCon, RJ City, all the fabulous items, but then like to have that wrap, like the show was so great, and everyone who came out and supported the cause and like took part of the show and just made it for a real magical night. And I just thought that the episode itself, it really showed what a special night WrestleMania is every single year for us. And so
For
it
sure.
was,
And the amount that we raised was, we're so proud of it and so proud of what we could do for child help because they were so wonderful to us and supportive of the event. But again, let's take a little clip. Let's take a little trip down memory lane, if you will, and have a look at the best WrestleMania yet with special host Mick Foley. Here we go.
WrestleMania.
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 Welcome to WrestleMania.
This is our third annual WrestleMania event.
It's for charity. It's our third annual event benefiting child help.
And this is one that's very near and dear to my heart.
You guys are in for a treat. We have a lot of surprises. We got, oh my gosh, Mick Foley. We got all these wrestlers coming in, donating their time just to participate.
Me? What's my story?
Our good friend Mick Foley donated his time for the evening to come and host this magical event for us.
This was supposed to be his event. This is just us crashing the party and him going, no, out of the goodness of my heart, this event is more important. This is for a good cause. And he let us just take over this whole event.
Roosevelt Rawls is here, who Roosevelt and I, when she was 13 years old, we put out a song called With the Love of a Child. Roosevelt just turned 16, so she's here tonight, and we're going to perform With the Love of a Child together.
Thank you all for being so supportive and just helping child help and helping GAW TV, helping WrestleMania. We love you so much, and it means so much to us.
Preliminary total of the auctions. 13,400 for the auctions. 410 donated to child help.
Best. And can I just give a shout out right now again? And I know I say this all the time, and we've said this 1,000 times on this show, that Mick Foley is the greatest human on the planet Earth. Like, he's so giving of his time, of his energy, the things that he does, both in front of the screen, but like quietly behind the screen. You guys know about the Santa stuff with Donovan, right? Like, and I shared it with our Patreon members, of our Santa, of just like of how magical Christmas is for us. And one of the reasons why it is so incredibly special is because of none other than Mick Foley. And God, he is a godsend. I just can't. I love this man with all of my heart. All of this household heart right here loves some Mick Foley up in the Aldis house.
Absolutely.
Yeah. God bless
Absolutely.
him.
That's it to me.
God bless him. God bless him. And he's just so incredible. And like, we were worried about how late it was continuing on, but the fans were so involved, but he just kept on going and going and going. That, we do put our, blood, sweat, and tears in this WrestleMania. It's not easy to put like with 3 girls decorating and making sure everything. It's a busy weekend, and signing during WrestleCon. It's pretty tedious, but it's all well worth it. But Val, what's your favorite moment of the year?
There's a lot, and I know we have some of the emotional ones and some beautiful moments, but there are some where I'm like, I just remember having so much fun. And if I can choose one, I loved the 4th of July American mukbang. And maybe it's because I live in the UK and I was excited to eat American food with you guys, and it's something that I do celebrate when I'm over there. But it was just one of the silliest episodes. Again, we're going to take a look, because you guys, sometimes we have serious episodes. Sometimes we just go bananas and we just make hilarious food. And we have never done a thing where the mukbang is to eat on camera and to just literally have like a pig out. It was hysterical. So you guys have a look. Let us know what you think about this one. Happy 4th of July to the American mukbang tradition. Woo!
Woohoo!
I will tell you that I think because it's American mukbang, I think we should do what we're going to call an eat and break. What do you think, ladies? Ready? Let's go. 3, 2, 1. Look at Mickie.
I was waiting for you to sell it.
Hold on, I don't have my prescription glasses on.
Is there something in my teeth?
No.
Just,
You look so pretty. Remember Bridesmaids? You look
yeah.
I'm hungry now, you guys.
Oh my God. The fact that, you know what, Val, I have to say, because you had talked about doing a mukbang episode on God TV for a very, very long time. And as much as we talk about food on this show, because we are always hungry, we love food, love it, all the food. And we really hadn't had a mukbang, and it was our first ever one, and it was so special and so fun. I felt like we did half the episode with food in our mouth, just like,
Yeah. But just really thoroughly enjoying it.
We were hoping that someone else would talk so we can take a bite of our food, right?
I know. So good.
It's so true. And then I do you remember me texting you guys? I don't know what a mukbang is.
Yeah.
Do you remember? I don't know
I
what
gotta
that
Google
term is. But yeah, no, and then I Googled it because I evidently follow a lot of Korean, Japanese mukbangs naturally because it's impressive. It's impressive.
Yeah.
I wish I got paid to freaking eat food. You know?
Give me that dumpling.
But Kelly came on the show with her she had twins. God, this little kid that was like, you look at her when she was backstage like she was a 13-year-old, and now she has twins.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
I was just
looks
for her
incredible.
first signing back. I was like, oh my God.
Oh
And
yeah, you saw her.
Yeah.
You saw her.
It was her first one leaving those sweet babies, and she's just such a good mom, and she's just in that kind of glow, period of just being so besotted with them. But if you watch the episode back, which we're about to show you a little bit, she was talking about wanting to be a mom. And then it was really not long after, maybe we're like the fairies, I don't know. We then heard
like magic.
Yeah, that she was not only pregnant once, but twice. And she has the most adorable babies, and she's really great about social media. She shares a lot. But let's have a look of her talking about how she wanted to be a mom and how important it was to her. I'm so glad that she shared with us. So have a look.
Yeah. And I just feel like with my platform, and when I started and I was open about, obviously I had a miscarriage, and trying to get pregnant after that, I had an amazing doctor who I got in contact with, and she's actually doing a documentary with HBO right now. And she was like, hey, I want to do this documentary. She's got like 5 women who are a part of it. And she asked me to be a part of it. And I was like, I would love to. Like, I would love to share my journey. Like, this is like, just want to be able to like tell my story. And if it can, affect one woman and somebody gets some inspiration from it. And,
what an amazing, what I love too is that her journey, like her authenticity and sharing that IVF journey with us, and like how, we knew how special it was for her and how much it meant for her and her family to expand their family, and to know that this is what she came on the show and talked to us about. And then just to like very shortly after that, to find out that she was pregnant. Like, I felt like it was really special. Not that we're the magic makers, not just saying that. If you want to get pregnant, come on our show. We'll help you out.
That's
they call us Fertile Myrtles.
Offer Fertile Myrtles.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Price indeed. Fertile
Myrtle. Fertile Myrtle.
Love it. Well, there's so much to choose from, as we said, but me, I love and I know you guys do too, the LGBTQIA plus community. I got to host a pride parade for the first time, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is just something that I am so passionate about. And as we are passionate about different charities and WrestleMania, but we decided to do not 1, not 2, not 3, but an entire Pride Month on GAW TV. And we had so many amazing guests. Let's take a look at some of the best moments from Pride Month, because it was prideful and celebratory, and it was just proof that love is love. And yeah, it was totally my favorite part of the year. Yes, let's have a look.
Probably not long after I talked to you guys, I probably left to go do the circle. I filmed the circle back in September 2021.
Yeah.
So it's a secret I've been sitting on for a while, and I was actually the entire time more excited about everyone else's excitement once they found out I would be on there than me actually doing it.
Golden Gals has been amazing. I see all the stuff. Like, that's got to be so fun.
Yeah, it's
it was a passion project a couple years ago.
Right.
We just did in Orlando, and then it just kind of exploded into something that we never thought it was going to become.
Right.
We just thought it was going to be a bunch of homosexuals coming to watch us in a gay bar, do our thing, and then we were blessed enough to be able to do it a few more times here. It got caught. A wind blew it all the way to Chicago. We did it in Chicago for 5 weeks, and then on the plane ride home from that, we were invited to come and do the largest and only at the time Golden Girls convention named Golden Con in Chicago.
Oh my God. Lisa's the biggest fan of all of us at that show, by the way. I know Lisa's freaking out right now. It's her ringtone.
I was actually watching it in my room last night.
That's my go to sleep show. I know every show, so I don't have to stay up and go, wait, what happened there? I just know every line.
You just know. It's like me with The Office. I'm the same way with The Office. It's my guilty pleasure, if you will.
Sure.
But when we were in Chicago doing it, we got the blessing of the writer of the show, the producers of the show, and B. Arthur and Estelle Getty's assistants. They gave us their blessing on the show.
My God.
I'm going to get teary-eyed from this.
I want to say that I'm very thankful that God TV is doing this Pride special even like every year, because I feel like, especially this year, it's always a celebration, but it seems like a lot of people in the LGBTQIA community seem so attacked this year. But coming back to your question is, wrestling is, bad guy versus good guys. It's like, it's a story that anyone can relate to, even in this divisive time.
Amazing guest, you guys. Oliver Twix, just Dia Shin, who's a huge supporter of female wrestling. Yes. And my Bulgarian friend, you guys.
Yes.
Eva.
Who I follow all the time. And of course, we can't forget our bear CJ. Our CJ Bear. We can't forget. I have to say, we obviously, it was so important for us and it was so special to celebrate Pride Month. But I remember when we first suggested it, Val, when you first suggested, hey, let's do a Pride episode. I think that's how we started the first year we did it. And then let's do a full month. I'm like, are we going to be able to find a full month of like Pride guests? And every year it's just like, no problem. Look at all of our friends. Look at all these like amazing, wonderful friends that we have on our show that we can celebrate, that we can applaud, that we can, give them some TV love, some goddamn love.
Yes.
Goddamn love.
They deserve.
That's a shirt. That's a shirt.
Yes. Why has that not been a shirt?
Unbelievable.
We untapped potential.
Oh my God.
Untapped. God damn.
Gorgeous. By the way, in case you are wondering how you can get all of the amazing stuff to represent God TV, like Mickey's pillows behind her, it's all underneath the description here, underneath the video. So have a look. Including
right down there.
Our Gaw Theft Auto shirt. Am I saying that right? Gaw Theft Auto.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
Gaw Theft.
Yes.
Oh my God. Yeah.
And then after mention the Gaw Theft, and then we'll do a cheers.
Gaw Theft Auto. We're speeding out of here, bro.
Yeah. Gaw Theft Auto. Which can I say?
Go in your car.
Oh my God. I poured a lot in there. I got to pour some of that out. I can't be doing that.
Party. Dude, you're Super Fuel Mickey.
Super Fuel Mickey. Look at my face. Can I just say, Tony, because I know you're listening, thank you for the Gaw Theft Auto merchandise. Real talk here. Grand Theft Auto was probably the game. Remember when Grand Theft Auto first came out? It was the game that brought me back to being a gamer. I'll say that. Like, I didn't play video games for a long time. I remember playing video games. We had the Sonic, we had the Nintendo, Super Nintendo, or the Sonic. Sega Genesis is what we had, and had like an Atari. Then there was a long time, because, we're poor white folk. We didn't have video games and stuff like that for the longest time, until I was out on my own. And then it was like the PlayStation came out or whatever. And I remember when this game came out, and I was obsessed. The first one. And
I was a gamer, Mickie.
Yeah.
Atari. So when you said all the game stations you had, that's big time. So you weren't really
Atari was
you weren't poor folk like
I
to get
had
the
my
next
Atari.
stuff.
Well, it was my grandparents' Atari. It was really my uncle's Atari, so it wasn't really my Atari, right? We just played on it. Still got it. It's up in the attic.
That's
with games,
nostalgia.
with said games. I do. I remember telling Xavier this, Xavier Woods,
He loves
because
that.
he's a big gamer, that I still had my Atari from when we were kids, like when I was young. And he's like, "Oh, shut up. Does it work?" And I was like, I don't know the last time it's been plugged up, but I still
It's
got
worth
the
a lot.
old
It's worth
school
a
thing
lot.
that pulls out with the drawers that looks like the wooden thing with all the games that look like 8 tracks in it.
Yeah, I had one of those.
Yes, you know what I'm talking about, with the wooden pull out.
Yeah.
Still got that bad boy too.
Frogger and Mario Brothers and Pac-Man. Yeah. And
Oh.
Space Invaders.
You couldn't mess with me on Miss Pac-Man. I would eat you up.
Uh-huh. So cheers to Goth Theft Auto, available now, the merchandise, and
We look hot.
Yeah, we do look hot. Yeah,
we do look hot.
My graphic
Thanks,
is good.
Tony.
Thanks for making us look hot.
Good is goddamn good.
Gorgeous.
Oh, hot vodka, hot vodka. I want to say, okay, so obviously we just had our Merry Trishmas episode. And if there was one other episode that I'd say that was like, okay, probably one of my favorite and most special of the year, obviously, we did just have our Trishmas episode. I'm not being biased. I promise I'm not a stalker anymore. But the fact that our friend Trish Stratus, who has been on the show probably the most out of any of our guests, been on the show and always goes above and beyond and is so great to us and so gracious, that she saved her exclusive interview after the cage match with Becky, the first interview that she did. And I don't know that she did any other interviews after that, really, after the cage match with Becky.
She did not. She did not. She reached out to us like, I would like to do not. She reached out to us to say,
she's going like this.
Hair up, square up, bitches.
This EBOOST sweatshirt, it's very warm. It's very warm. Thank you for the sweatshirt.
Hair up,
but
square up.
She wanted to do an exclusive on this, and she wanted to do a Trishmas on our show. So she's a big fan of our show,
God
so
bless Trish
yeah, God bless.
Yeah, and her butt.
Trish.
And her butt, her little buns.
And her buns, her birthday buns.
Her birthday buns.
Yeah, that was a good one. You guys, I mean, we could pick all kinds of different moments, episodes, events that we've done together, but we would want to hear from you guys, because listen, just because it's our favorites, you might have favorites that we've not even discussed here in the show tonight. So let us know in the comments. Also, you can find us on the social media. Let us know there too. But ladies, I mean, it has been quite the year, and it's a lot of year to review, and I think we did a good job tonight.
I think we did too. I love you, ladies. Happy 2023. Here's to an amazing, a fruitful, a wonderful, happy, successful, joyful, awesome 2024.
Woohoo! I'm cheersing with this. Cheers, everybody. Happy New Year.
Cheers, everybody. Happy New Year.
This is the word to go, yo.